Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are honoring one of our two artists of the month for August 2020, the one and only Budakhel. We had a tie between Budakhel and Geronimo, so we're getting double the artist of the month in August. So I figured I'd kick off Budakhel's reactions with what I was actually going to react to them last week before I saw them singing No One Else Comes Close. And it is them covering Bryan Adams' Heaven. So let's just get into this. I love it already. Just the scenery. Oh God.
Oh, thinking about all the younger years. There was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. Now, nothing can take you away from me.
You're gonna just whisper yourself into this. Come on, boy.
We've been down that road before, but that's over now. You keep me coming back for more.
Come on.
Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I find it hard to believe we're in heaven. Love is all that I need,
That chord.
and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. Change what you mean to me. There's a lot that I could say, so just hold me now, and our love will light the way. Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Oh, love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. I've been waiting for so long for something to rise.
Woo! Come on.
Come along. Oh, yeah. Now our dreams are coming true. Through the good times and the bad, I'll be standing there by you. Baby, you're all that I want. When you lie,
You hear the passion when he sang that? He was singing that to me. I felt it.
finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Oh, love is all that I need.
Come on, modulation.
And I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see. We're in heaven. We're in heaven. Heaven. Oh, 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 oh. Finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Girl, you're all that I want. You're all that I need.
I love being serenaded by these fantastic men. Like their voices are just so beautiful, so pleasing to listen to, and God, they are so good looking. Like there is so much cheekbone happening between the three of them, and I'm just here for all of it. God, oh my God. But like, there's so many parts in this where I just close my eyes and like, oh, they're singing to me. But the one part was there coming out of like the bridge when Budakhel was like, "Baby, you're all that I want." It wasn't quite like that. It wasn't quite like that. But like, because throughout most of the song, Budakhel, he was playing kind of a softer role in the dynamics department in comparison to Michael and Daryl. Michael and Daryl were very much, you know, like they were riffing, running all over the place, but they were taking like a much higher end of things, and they were, you know, doing a little bit more powering through, where Budakhel was just really chill and soft and whatnot. So like at that point, that was the one point where I noticed him like put a little bit more power behind what he was singing, and like I just felt like he was singing to me. I'm the one that he wants when I'm lying here in his arms. I wish. How you doing? But yeah, I love, like most things that they do, I love the musical arrangement on this. I love how they changed up the music of it so much, because like the first version that I heard, like as a kid growing up, was I think DJ Sammy's version. I think it was part of like the DDR Max 2 dance game series and whatnot. So that was like the first one that I had heard, and I heard on the radio and whatnot. And then it wasn't until like I was an adult that I knew that that was actually a cover, and Bryan Adams had the original, and I went back and I appreciate what Bryan Adams' version is, and I love I love how they changed it. Like it's a completely different version from Bryan's, completely different version from DJ Sammy. Like it's just a completely original version, but it still very much gives me that sort of 90s R&B feel from the music. And I love that, you know, impromptu modulation there during that last chorus that gave all my life. But the vocals, and I love the scenery. I love where they are, because like I'm not sure exactly where they are, but the architecture there is gorgeous, and I'm a sucker for some good architecture. Like when I went over to London a few years ago to visit a couple of my friends who live over there, like I felt like such a tourist, because like they were taking me around downtown, and I was just like taking pictures of all these buildings, and I was in such awe, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I'm like, what's that? Thinking like it's some big fancy thing, whatever. They're like, I don't know, it's like an office building or something. It's, you know, it's like, it was just very mundane and ordinary to them, because that architecture was everywhere. But like for me, coming from the States, that architecture is not everywhere. So like I love seeing just different kinds of architecture, different kinds of scenery and whatnot. So like where they are, especially with all like the red, it's just gorgeous. The colors are vibrant, and the architecture is beautiful. It's just a beautiful scene that they set for the intro and outro of the song. And yeah, like I said, their vocals are just fantastic. I love the change. I just love how they adapted the song to their style. Like they made it an R&B song. They weren't just covering a song. They made this an R&B song. They made this one of their songs, and I love that aspect. And like, they very easily, I've mentioned it in a number of reactions to a number of people, you know, they have all the capabilities to run all over the place, riff and run all over the place, and if they wanted to, they could have done the most. But I felt like at no point did I feel like I was being beaten over the head with runs. At no point did I feel like I was being drowned with just a bunch of runs. I didn't feel like it was being overdone. Like I felt like they still were respectful enough to the original song to keep some things just plain and simple, and then they decorated it with their individual styles when they had their individual moments, and their harmonies, oh my God. Like I know this is recorded, it's not live and whatnot, but still their harmonies are just so beautiful. Oh God, they're so good, so good, and so good looking. Right now I've got the screen paused on Budakhel, and I'm like, how you doing? Anyway, I'm gonna stop because I got other things I gotta record. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you would like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. Before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys. Hey guys, don't forget to check out the playlist on my channel for all of your favorite reaction videos. We've got playlists for Morissette Amon, Kelly Clarkson, Katrina Velarde, Tori Kelly, and more, so be sure to check them out.